Open your eyes. Something crusted them shut. Salt, sweat, maybe tears. Doesn't matter. You're on something hard and curved. Wood. It creaks. Water splashes. A guy 2 feet away is groaning like he just lost a fight with a horse. Check your wrists. Iron chains? Not the fashionable kind. Welcome to the Roman galley. You're not a passenger. You're not a sailor. You're the engine. How did you get here? Prisoner of war. Bad debt. Stole the wrong bread. The Romans weren't picky. They needed rowers. You have arms. Congrats. The only question that matters now, how long can you survive? Let's find out. I'm your cynical guide. Tried to escape once. Didn't work. Now I make jokes. It helps a little. First, look around. Ceiling is so low you can't stand up. You won't stand for weeks. You'll sit. You'll row. You'll sleep sitting. You'll eat sitting. You'll probably die sitting. But hey, good posture. About 100 other men around you, chained to benches, chained to oars, chained to misery. The only people without chains are the overseers. They have whips. That's their chain. Now your new home. The ship. Roman galley. Long, narrow, low in the water. 2 levels of oars. You're on the lower level, the hot level. The one with no air and all the splash. Fun fact, Romans didn't originally use slaves as rowers. They used free citizens, volunteers. Imagine volunteering for this. Hey Marcus, want to sit in a dark hole and row until your hands bleed? Sign me up. But the empire got bigger. Wars got bigger. Slaves got cheaper. And here you are. Shut up. The drum is starting. Boom, boom, boom. Grab the oar. Thick, heavy. 12 feet of wood that wants to pull you into the sea. You row with 4 other guys on the same oar. 5 men, 1 oar. That's the system. You all pull together. One person messes up. Everyone feels it, especially the overseer. He expresses his feelings with a whip. So pull. Your back screams. Your arms scream. Your legs scream. Everything screams. The drum keeps going. Boom, boom, boom. 1 stroke. 100. 1,000. You lose count. Your brain goes somewhere nice. Somewhere with food that isn't wet. Speaking of food, 2 meals a day. Maybe, if the captain isn't angry about something. Breakfast is pulse, barley porridge, sometimes with oil, usually without. Tastes like cardboard that someone already chewed. Dinner is the same, but colder. Once a week, dried fish. So salty your lips crack. But it's protein. Your body needs something to burn. Dark humor moment. The food is terrible, but you're so exhausted you can't taste it anyway. Problem solved. Water, a cup twice a day. From the ship's barrel, tastes like wood and disappointment. But it keeps you alive. Sort of. Now, the bathroom situation. You were wondering. Everyone wonders. There's a bucket. 1 bucket for 100 men. Chained to benches. I'm not describing it. Use your imagination. Then stop using it. Let's just say hygiene isn't a priority. Now sleep. You sleep on the bench. Sitting up. Head falls forward. Neck hurts. Everything still hurts. 4 hours. Maybe. Then the drum starts again. Some slaves learn to sleep through the drum. You won't. Not yet. Maybe after a month. If you make it that long. How long do people usually last? A few years. If you're young, if you're strong, if you don't get sick, if the ship doesn't sink, if the overseer doesn't hate your face. Some lasted 10 years. Those were the exceptions, the ones who became machines, who stopped feeling. Most died in the first year. Exhaustion, disease, infection from the chains, or just giving up. You can die from giving up. The body follows the mind. Keep rowing. The drum slows down. Boom, boom, rest, not stop, rest. You lean on the oar, you breathe. Chest hurts, but you breathe now. The question everyone asks, escape. Can you escape? Technically, yes. Practically, no. You're chained. You're on a ship. Water all around. Jump overboard. The chains pull you down. That's not escape, but that's faster death. Some slaves tried to take over the ship. Rare, usually during a battle. A few times they killed the guards, took control, rowed to friendly shore. Those stories are famous because they're rare. For every successful revolt, 1,000 failures. Punishment was creative. I'm not describing it. Family-friendly channel, mostly. So escape isn't your plan. Survival is. Day by day, hour by hour, stroke by stroke, sun goes down. Not that you see it, but light through the oar holes fades. Drum stops. You lean back. Head touches the shoulder behind you. He doesn't move away. Too tired. Close your eyes. Day 1 over. You survived. Now do it again tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that. How long can you last? A week? A month? A year? Now, real history. Because this isn't just jokes. Roman galley slavery was brutal, designed to squeeze every drop of labor from a human body and throw the rest away. Romans were efficient, terrifyingly so. But here's the truth. Most galley slaves weren't slaves for life. Many were prisoners of war freed after a set number of years. Some were criminals. Some were debtors. And later slaves were replaced by free rowers again. Because free men who got paid rowed harder than chained men with no hope. Most people wouldn't last the first month. Body breaks, mind breaks. Mind goes first, actually. Then the body follows. You knew that when you started this video. You wanted to know how long you could survive. Now you know, not as long as you think. So here's the deal. Comment below. Honestly, how many days would you last? Now, 1 day? 1 week? A year? Go ahead. I'll wait. And if you want to survive somewhere even worse, subscribe. Next time, we're going to the mines. Spoiler, no drum in the mines, just darkness, rocks, and a slow, quiet death. But that's for next time. For now, you're still on the bench. Chains on your wrists. Drum about to start again. Boom. See you in the next video.